dear friend of Rajdeep Sardesai, Mr. Amit Malviya now joins us. He was just complaining, Rajdeep was complaining, Amit, that you pull one little clip of something he says and your army is viraling it. He's
no problem. No problem.
This is a big victory, 270 plus for the BJP at this moment. It's Holi come early, lots of gulal at the BJP office, I'm told. Many congratulations, Mr. Malviya.
Thank you so much. First of all, my condolences to Rajdeep Sardesai. It's a bad day for him. Perhaps there is some joy for him in the result that Aam Aadmi Party has put out in Punjab. He can probably take the dance floor and make good of the day, whatever is left.
By someone who should have read my article on the 25th of February where I predicted a BJP win. I don't fall into your Godi media. That doesn't mean I fall onto the other side. I have no Godi, neither yours or the other side, Mr. Malviya. And I will tell you this with all humility. I suggest you read it. It's in English, very simply written, where I say BJP has a clear lead in UP. I challenge any of your Godi media to ever say that the opposition is leading in a state where they are actually leading. That's the difference between the people that you patronize and the journalism I do. I started journalism when you were probably in school, sir. So please, with due regard, I wish you well. Congratulations. Great day for you. And I'm going to dance, I promise.
Well, Rajdeep, as far as Godi media is concerned, the people whose Godi you want to sit in does not have or do not have the people's mandate. As far as your journalism is concerned, people should watch your interview of Sonia Gandhi in Anand Bhavan.
Please
what a lamb looks like, they will know. So please don't tell me about your journalism. Everybody knows about it.
Be gracious, accept the congratulations. Be gracious at this time. There's no point getting into personal attacks. Be gracious. They're congratulating you.
He's the head of the IT cell. He has to every day attack someone. He tells the trolls who to attack. That's his job.
Achha, why are we fighting? Amit Malviya, it's a big day. It's a big victory.
He's a troll army in charge.
Leading in four states. This, do you think, you were very closely involved in the West Bengal campaign. Do you think what happened in West Bengal is now completely done and dusted and BJP now well poised for 2024? That big battle of the general elections after this huge victory in the semi-finals gives BJP a leg up in its prospects, you think?
Well, let's come to substantive conversation because clearly I don't think Rajdeep is capable of holding one. But Bengal, the BJP has 38% vote share in Bengal and is the principal opposition there in Bengal with 18 Lok Sabha members and 77 legislators in the assembly. So we are in a great position in Bengal and certainly next time around we will have more MPs from the state and we'll form government there. Coming to Uttar Pradesh, it's a phenomenal win. No chief minister has ever completed a 5-year term and got re-elected for the second time. And since 1985, which is 37 years from now, no party has come back to power in Uttar Pradesh. This has purely been possible because of the governance, delivery, law and order, women empowerment, security, infrastructure development, improvement in healthcare, education. I keep listening to Rajdeep and his ilk talking about Hindutva, polarization and all of that stuff. Do you realize that the BJP has gone far deeper into Uttar Pradesh? It is now seen as a party of governance. There's no taking away from the fact that we are involved in reclaiming the cultural ethos of this country. The Kashi Dham is an example. The Grand Temple at Ayodhya is an example. What we've done in Uttarakhand, as far as the Char Dham is concerned, it is significant. No other leader other than Prime Minister Modi after Devi Bai Holkar has done so much for rejuvenation of the Hindu cause. But there is a lot beyond that that is in play there in Uttar Pradesh. From 2014 to 2017 to 2019 and now 2022, the mandate is overwhelmingly in favor of the BJP, its governance, its pro-poor policies, pro-women policies. I mean, there is so much that people who don't have blinkered views can look at and perhaps take back home in terms of what governance and development and positivity means as far as state of Uttar Pradesh is concerned.
You know, Amit Malviya is absolutely right. And when I wrote that article, I gave 5 reasons. Hindutva was one of them. I believe this is a Hindutva plus era. The problem, in fact, I believe with the Mandal parties, is that they have not been able to evolve into Mandal plus politics. Today, politics cannot be only fought on identity. The 1990s in Uttar Pradesh was a decade of sharp identity politics. Now you need identity plus. Mr. Modi, through Bharatiya schemes, through welfarism, through ration, has provided that. There is absolutely no doubt about that. We should have, an acknowledgement of what is happening on the ground. Some of us see it. Some of us choose not to see it. Some of us live in our troll armies and our echo chambers. I believe we must distance ourselves from both.
I want to ask Mr. Malviya about these images that we are getting on our screen right now of Arvind Kejriwal and Bhagwant Mann together. While the BJP didn't have very much at stake in Punjab, what do you make, sir, of the emergence of AAP as a party that swept a massive jhadu in Punjab? Now, apart from Delhi, they run Punjab, which is a full state. How does the BJP see AAP's prospects? They're saying we are your national challenger, or they think that they will be in time to come.
Rahul, let me put this in context. There's no doubt that the Aam Aadmi Party has done well in Punjab, and the mandate for the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab is against the disenchantment that people have with the Congress and the Akali. It's for the first time that the BJP has contested Punjab on its own steam and not in an alliance with the Akali, our traditional partners. We've gone beyond our regular 23 seats that we used to contest. But this whole chatter about the Aam Aadmi Party being the national alternative to the BJP, I think is a little premature. The Punjab state sends 13 Lok Sabha MPs, Delhi has 7. That puts the total at 20. The Aam Aadmi Party has never won a Lok Sabha seat from Delhi. So people vote differently as far as state elections are concerned and as far as Lok Sabha is concerned. Also, when you talk about national alternative, you have other claimants like Mamata Banerjee from West Bengal, which gives 42 Lok Sabha seats. You also have KCR from Telangana. You have Stalin. You have Sharad Pawar, who's been the Prime Minister in waiting forever now. So is there an acceptability and is there a momentum, and has the Congress actually abdicated states like Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan and several states where they are in a direct contest with the Congress? So it's great chatter and it's no doubt a great achievement for the Aam Aadmi Party, but I think this whole talk about being the national alternative is a little premature, but
do you fear,
have the indulgence.
Do you fear the AAP more than the Congress? The straight answer and a yes or no answer. Do you fear that if the AAP comes into Himachal Pradesh tomorrow, if the AAP comes into states where the BJP is more vulnerable, do you fear the AAP's election strategy more than that of the Congress? Prashant Kishore once told me the most difficult election he faced was 2017 taking on AAP. Do you agree that the AAP provides you a formidable challenge?
Why just the AAP? Any political party that is an opposition to us is a challenger. The Aam Aadmi Party is also in Goa and in Uttarakhand. They have not been able to make a mark at all. So you can't be selective about picking up one state where they've done well and not talk about others. The BJP has done well in 4 out of the 5 states that we are talking about, and you seem to be running down the BJP's achievement, but Punjab, which has done well in 1, you seem to think that they are national alternative. That is what I call biased journalism.